How's it going?
Door was closed for a reason.
Oh. Want some privacy?
That's right.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Since you're here, what is it?
Nothing, really. I just want to talk.
Something is on your mind?
You haven't said 5 words to me in 2 days, Eric.
I've been very busy, Sheila.
No, it's not just your work. You're upset with me.
I don't want to talk about this right now.
Well, I do.
And what Sheila says goes, right?
Why is everyone turning against me?
You really don't have a clue, do you?
No, but I'm sure you do.
I have a suggestion. Why don't you try being nicer to people?
Eric, who haven't I been nice to?
How about Thorne, for starters?
Thorne?
So has there been any word about Sally's pregnancy?
Jack seems to think it's true.
Based on what?
Well, the pregnancy test was positive.
If I were Jack, I'd want a little more proof.
He was there when she took the test. She's also told him to call and speak to her doctor if he would like to do that.
Maybe I should mention this to Macy. Of course, I certainly can't accuse her mother of faking a pregnancy.
I don't want you to even get into a discussion with Macy about this. Please, the two of you, you know, your lives are complicated enough as it is.
It's you that I'm worried about, Mom. You miss Jack, don't you?
Of course I do. I miss him so much sometimes it actually hurts.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. It looks like we are going to need another extra large dose of your creative accounting this month, Jack. Jack?
Yes, Ellie.
Have you been listening?
Yeah, the creditors are at the door again, right?
Mm-hmm. The wolf is definitely at the door, but it seems to me that you've got something other than company cash flow on your mind.
You're right.
Well, what is it?
I'm sorry, Sally. If you have to know, then I'm going to have to tell you the truth.
Oh, Jack, never apologize to me for telling me the truth. It's what I expect from you. It's what I want.
I love Stephanie.
I see.
I would have expected a little larger reaction, I guess.
Well, why? I mean, it doesn't exactly come as a shock to me to find that you think you're in love with Stephanie Forrester.
Sally, it's more than the thought.
Well, then perhaps I ought to remind you that you and I do have a baby on the way.
That's one thing that you do not have to remind me of. That's...
All right, then. I'm sure you will agree that your future really does lie here with me and the baby.
Sally, I'll do the right thing.
Well, I wish you wouldn't make it sound like torture.
It's not a lot of a joy that I'm dealing with. It's...
Yeah, well, then why don't you try and remember the joy you were feeling just a short time ago when I was the woman you were in love with?
Things change.
Sure. That means they can change back. You can feel just the way you did then, only more. You're going to be in love with me again before you know it. I know it already. You know, it might help if you didn't think quite so much, though, about Stephanie Forrester.
I don't think I can do that.
Jack, do you intend to make a commitment to me and the baby?
Yes, I do, Sally.
Good. Then I think you'll have to agree that you really have to get your mind off Stephanie and back here with us where it belongs.
And how do I do that?
Well, we could start with a little romance.
Romance? You're kidding.
No, I'm absolutely serious.
You're pregnant, Sally.
So, what's that got to do with anything? Doesn't mean we can't become intimate and personal and romantic. Au contraire, my darling, it only will make it better. What do you say we start experimenting along those lines tonight?
You give me too much credit. I'm not somebody that you can handle like a faucet and turn on and off.
Aren't you? Well, I tell you what, my darling, you leave all the turning on to me, I'm good at it.
Mom, are you in here? I'm sorry, am I interrupting?
No, honey, not at all. Come on in.
I have some great news. And something really incredible to show you.
What happened?
happened last night, Connor? Did you tell Brooke that you were going to start dating me now? I wonder. Oh, I'm dying to know what happened. Dad, what brings you by?
I needed to see you. I think it's time you and I had a talk.
So I take it this is not just a friendly visit.
I wish it were.
Checking up on your investment.
I've been keeping a very close eye on Spectra.
As you should. You are the majority owner.
Frankly, I don't like what I see.
In what respect?
Spectra's losing money, which means I'm losing money, and that's not good business.
Is it me, Dad? The job that I'm doing?
No, you're not the problem. Are these Saul Feinberg's latest?
Yes, those are the final sketches for the spring collection.
I tell you, this is the most mediocre work that I have ever seen. And that was being kind.
Well, I'm sure these sketches don't do justice to the actual dresses. I think, you know, when they're realized.
You know, I always hated that idiot Clark Garrison, but I have to tell you something. I'd have to admit that he is a decent designer. Bottom line is that this company is not performing, and somebody has to take the responsibility for that. The buck stops at the top, and that's Sally Spectra.
I just wish there was something I could do.
So do I, but there isn't anything.
I guess this is between Jack and Sally now.
And their baby.
I cannot believe that that woman is pregnant again. I mean, shouldn't she be entering menopause sometime soon?
You'd think so, but I guess not quite. Let's change the subject, all right?
Sure.
How are you and Macy doing?
Fine.
Really?
Actually, things are pretty great lately.
I'm happy to hear that.
I know. It seems like we've been to hell and back.
You have been.
She's on the wagon still, Mom. Thank God.
Does she go to AA every day?
Religiously. Which reminds me, I need to talk to you and Dad about something. Mom, something incredible has happened.
Thorne talked to you about me.
I don't want to get into this with you.
I think I have a right to know, Eric.
Sheila, it's none of your business.
No, I'm sorry. I think it is.
Sheila, look at you.
What? What is wrong with me?
You're what's wrong. Your attitude. You're always so pushy, so damned aggressive.
Oh, Eric, please, would you just listen
Now,
to
you
me?
listen. You listen to me. Sheila, you have enemies. You have too many enemies. I've given you the benefit of the doubt from the very beginning, but it's time for you to take responsibility for yourself. You're alienating the entire family, including me. I want it to stop. Hello.
Dad, it's Thorne. Are you busy?
I'm just finishing up with Sheila.
Could you spare just a few moments in my office? Just you.
I'll be right down. Thorne wants to see me.
I'll walk down with you.
No, you know what? You wait up here. You stay up in this office and you think very carefully about what I just said. Think long and hard.
Well, all right, Macy, what is it you have to show us?
This little piece of plastic.
Oh, it's nice, but
I know what that is. Congratulations, honey. Oh, 30 days. That's great.
Oh, wait a minute. Stop the car. Somebody bring me up to speed here, please.
It's my 30-day chip, Mom.
You what?
From Alcoholics Anonymous, Mom. It means that I've been clean and sober for a full 30 days now.
Oh, God, Macy. Oh, honey, do you mean it? Is it true?
Are you proud of me?
Proud of you? Oh, darling, proud. Can hardly describe how I feel about this. I'm absolutely ecstatic. Oh, darling, that little chip of yours is pure gold.
And, Mama, I really couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, no, Macy. No, you fought this battle and you won it all by yourself. And you deserve all the credit in the world for it. Oh,
We got trouble.
what's the problem, Sal? What is it?
Bill Spencer is in Karen's office right now.
Bill Spencer, what's he doing there? Oh, well, it's all right. The man has a right to visit his own daughter.
I overheard some of the conversation.
Yeah, so? Well, come on, ears, give.
Well, it seems that your partner is pretty unhappy with the way you're running things around here, Sally. In fact, he is very unhappy.
These designs were out of style 5 years ago.
I had no idea you were so upset with us, Dad.
Well, now you do. And by the end of this day, everybody around here is going to know how upset I am.
You knew going in that we weren't ever going to be able to compete with a Ralph Lauren or a Forrester.
I didn't know going into this that I was investing in a schlock house.
It's a little harsh, don't you think?
Well, why don't we look at the quality of product here and our reputation in this business? It's a joke. And just look at the financial statements. No, I think my reaction is quite tame, and it certainly is long overdue.
All right, what can I do to help turn things around?
You can help yourself instead.
Well, what do you mean?
You're wasting your time here. And your talents.
I have to disagree, Dad. I think that this company has potential, and I want to be a part of that.
Spectra is a sinking ship, so save yourself.
What are you suggesting?
I want you to write a letter of resignation.
Are you firing me?
Not at all. I want you to come work for me.
At Spencer Publications?
It's a company that's worth your potential. You'll thrive there, Karen, both creatively and financially.
Are you saying that you're shutting Spectra down?
It's my prerogative.
That's not an answer to my question.
I've invested a lot of capital to keep this organization afloat. I don't intend to throw good money after bad.
Does Sally know anything about this yet?
No. I wanted to prepare you first.
For the inevitable?
That's up to Sally.
Somebody mentioned my name?
Hello, Sally. Good to see you.
Is it? That ain't the way I heard it. The way I heard it, it's not good to see me at all.
I wasn't aware you heard of anything.
Really? Well, my ears are burning, Bill. And they tell me that I'm not on your list of favorite people anymore.
Thanks for coming down, Dad.
Eric?
It's a family meeting?
Thorne says it's good news.
It's about Macy.
Well, good. This family could use a lift about now. What is it?
Macy was just awarded her 30-day chip.
That's from the AA group.
A month without drinking?
It's incredible, isn't it?
Hey, what about a big celebration?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Oh, I see. You have something in mind.
Well, I was thinking how much it would mean to Macy if we as a family could show her our support.
I'm sure that would mean a lot.
Would you have a problem with that, Mom?
Why? Because she's Sally's daughter?
I mean, I know if this is awkward for you, she will understand.
No, now stop this. She's your wife, and this has been a long time coming. I think it's important that the family show the support, and I care.
Oh, good. Then it's all settled. All we have to do is establish a time and a place.
Well, I've already taken care of that. We're going to have a surprise party in this office this afternoon.
All right, and you want me to call your brother and Taylor?
That would be great. Thank you.
Just call me if you need anything.
Sure thing. And, Mom, Dad, thank you.
Thorne, you want to see me?
Oh, Jim, great. Yeah, I want you to run down to the storeroom and grab that box of decorations for me.
Give me those party streamers and the balloons?
Right, and double-check this for me. I've got the kitchen preparing some hors d'oeuvres and crudité for about 8 to 10 people for the office. Have it here at 5 o'clock at the latest.
You got it.
Okay, great.
I'd like a word with you, Thorne.
It's gonna have to wait, Sheila.
No, it's not going to wait. It can't. I understand there's going to be a party a little later.
How do you know that?
There's not a whole lot I don't know about.
It's a celebration for Macy, just the family.
Oh, good. Then I assume I'm invited.
Actually, I'd prefer you didn't come.
I am a member of this family, Thorne.
I'm sorry, Sheila. I don't want you there.
You don't like me much, do you?
I'm sure the feeling is mutual.
No, it's way beyond mutual. You're not even in my league when it comes to holding a grudge.
If you don't mind, I have a lot of work to do.
Why are you making trouble for me?
I'm just returning the favor.
Complaining about big bad Sheila to your daddy? God, how cowardly.
It wasn't a complaint, Sheila. It was a warning.
Look, you have a problem with me. You come to me with it, Thorne. Why don't you try fighting your own battles for a change? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'll tell you what I am ashamed of, that I have to count you as a member of my family.
We'll get used to it.
No. Fortunately, I don't have to.
Oh, really? Why's that?
Because there's trouble in paradise, Sheila. Admit it.
I don't know what you mean.
Dad been a little short with you lately?
So what? Married people argue. You, of all people, should know that.
Oh, it's more than that. He, losing his patience from time to time with you?
Your father is under a lot of stress. He's under a very strict deadline.
My dad is starting to see through you. It's obvious to everyone, including you. And it makes you nervous.
Eric loves me.
It's a funny thing about love. It can come and go just like you when it isn't real.
I'm here to stay, Thorne. So don't you dare threaten me.
I'm not threatening you. I don't need to. You are a manipulator and a user, and my father is finally starting to see it. And should he stop seeing it, you can bet I'm gonna be there to sharpen his focus.
So the lines are drawn. That's too bad, Thorne. You just made a very bad mistake. You want to go to war with me? Fine. But you're gonna pay the price. A very steep price.
I was just about to stop by your office.
Oh, well, then I saved you the trip. You have something you want to talk to me about?
Yes. Company business.
Fine. Let's get started.
Well, don't you think that we should handle this in private?
Why? You said it was company business. These people are the company.
That's right. Macy, Jack, and I have every right to know what's going on, too.
All right. Suit yourself. I suppose what I have to say affects everyone here, so I will make it as painless as possible. I'm considering closing down Spectra.
You what?
You gotta be joking.
Listen here, Mr. Moneybags.
Wait a minute, Saul. I'll handle this. Now, listen, Bill. I mean, nobody knows better than I do that our profits have been down lately, but come on, I mean...
What profits?
Bill, this is a very fickle business.
Yes, we have our ups and downs. That's part of it all.
Yeah, you just wait till the next showing.
Right. I'm planning a big promotional campaign. We're bound to show big numbers after this next showing.
Right. Well, I have seen Saul's drawings.
Azoy, you got some problem with them?
Yeah, Saul. As a matter of fact, I do have a problem with that.
All right, now look, Bill, you got a problem. You talk to me about it. I mean, I'm behind my staff 100%. That goes double for Saul. He's one of the most productive, talented men in this business.
Just wait a minute. He used to be. Not anymore.
We're doing fine with Saul's designs.
The numbers don't show it, Sally.
Bill, please, you can't shut us down, not without giving us a chance to get back on our feet.
Jack's right. Look, Bill, in order to turn this company around, we're gonna need at least another year.
How about 48 hours?
48 hours? Are you nuts?
Think about it. Reconsider.
That's right, 48 hours. You find another designer, a real designer, somebody young, somebody vibrant, and with the cutting edge. 48 hours to replace Saul, or I'm closing down Spectra permanently. Good luck.